Hello everyone, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Trilogy. Specifically, Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. For indeed, previously, we finished off the first case in that game. I almost hate to say it, but the end of this Let's Play is nearly in sight. Though I think we have like 30 more episodes to go, so... who knows, it's all relative. But yes! Let's start up the second chapter. Let's see, in the third game here, Trials and Tribulations, I gotta close my eyes. Let's see if I can get to where I want to be. Let's see. Alright. Not looking. I think this is it. Okay, so I'm quite curious. The time is 1 a.m. Beep, 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 beep. Detective, we made it! Phew, what a relief. Glad the jewel is still safe. Oh, Gumshoe! Oh, you said it, pal. It must have been our rock-solid security that scared him off. Would you mind opening the safe just to double-check? So, Gumshoe's a detective now. Or... well, he is again. Oh, that wasn't a cat purring, it was a safe unlocking. A calling card? Ah, we've been had! Mask, demask, salutations. Out front, guards, turn on the searchlights. Better luck next time, gentlemen. Oh, Jesus. Excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now. Oh, no. We shall meet again when the next moon is full. Mask, demask. What? Okay, let's... So... Well, that's apparently a thief who left a calling card to, let them know who stole that jewel from that safe, and they apparently strike every full moon. So once a month, really. A thief named Mask Demask. Wait, so is the crime this time not a murder? Are we gonna defend someone who's accused of just stealing a jewel? That'd be amazing. A great change of pace. Boy, I gotta admit, okay. Me and this game series, I have a bad relationship with episodes about gaudy stagemen who fly around in a cape. You know, remember the Big Top Circus case? Oh God, the very Big Top. God. Hopefully, this will be a lot better and make more sense than that. All right. It's Maya! I almost forgot. Now that she's not held hostage, we can actually spend some more time with her. Oh, I missed her. Hey, Nick, get a load of this. Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later. This is important. What are you freaking out about now? Hey, today will be the last time you talk to me that way. Huh? We're about to hit the big time. Big time? What do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are... Ha! Don't be silly. I'm talking about me and... Hurley, of course. Hello. It's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick. Pearls, you haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway? Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this. What's this? Some kind of poster? Oh. Oh my. Okay, that brings back memories. Lordly Taylor. Kurain Village. Isn't that... That's right, it's our hometown. Pearly and mine, that is. What's this about treasures from the boonies? Very funny. You can laugh all you want, but you'll be singing another tune tonight. Tonight? What about tonight? The Treasures of Kurain exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but the promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes. That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick? You look the same as always. Same Maya, different day. This young lady here is Maya Fey, the younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. I first met her 2 years ago. Oh, wow, okay. It's a long time. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then... I've been the one who's been keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes. Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium, and a bit of a shady character. Hey! Who are you calling shady? And this little girl is Pearl Fey, but I usually call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin and a spirit medium in training herself. I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick. Kurain Village is the home of the mysterious Kurain channeling technique, and Maya here is the daughter of the Kurain School of Channeling's master. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, all right. Earth to Nick! How long are you going to make two gorgeous women like us wait? Yes, Mr. Nick. I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit. Looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head on out. All right. No, Charlie! Wait, I gotta talk to Charlie! Lordly Taylor Main Exhibit Hall. Lordly Taylor. The city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed. Oh my. Hey, there's no bullet hole on that screen. Wow. Wow, this is awesome. Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. Phoenix, come on! It all depends on how you display it. Oh, they even have the dusty old reading scroll that was in the Fey Manor storeroom. Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl. On a family heirloom. Say, Nick? The person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse. Alright, I guess we should go and say hello. So, is Mask Demask going to steal one of these treasures or something? I wonder. I think I remember this old folding screen here. I'm pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence in that murder case that happened in Kurain Village. This folding screen is the greatest of all the spirit channeling secrets. The 6-leaf Kurain sacred writings folding screen. If it's so secret, why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit? They're just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures, too? Of course they are. This is a treasure exhibit, isn't it? Well, yeah, I guess so. So all it takes to be a treasure is age? No wonder nobody likes museums. Oh, Mystic Maya, look! I can't believe it! Oh, it's so cute! It's a little diorama of Kurain Village! Yeah, look at that. But somehow it seems to reek of dreariness. Negative Nancy over here. Oh, Mr. Maya, it's your house. It even says Fay Manor on it. Yikes, you're right. I kinda want to add the famous in front of it. Don't do it, Maya. They might get mad. What's with this empty pillow? What's with this big cushion? It's just lying around with nothing on it. Well, it must be for the greatest treasure of all. Greatest treasure? Is there something like that? Huh? Why, of course there is. Right, Pearly? Oh, don't sit on it. Don't you dare sit on it. Yeah, I'll bet it would really take your breath away. Oh no, they're just messing with Phoenix, aren't they? That's nice. Piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English. 108 Ways to Save Money. I'm pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it. Well, we're always looking for new ways, you know. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Between Phoenix, Maya, and Gumshoe, everyone's poor in this series. Alright. Yeah, let's move. Basement warehouse. Whoa. Suddenly I got flashbacks to case 1-5. You know, with Lana Skye and Damon Gant. Oh my. This feels like that parking garage that we spent so much time in. Alright. Yep, this is a basement warehouse, alright. This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time. Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you. Oh, Mr. Wright. Eee! A monster! You were right! Huh? A monster? Okay, hi! That's no monster. That's Samus Aran, professional space bounty hunter. Oh, it's so good to see you. Wow. Good evening. It's good to see you again. You. I know you. Nice to see you again too, little miss. Huh. Hello. Is she a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Pearly? Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements. Oh, nice to meet you. Adrian sure has changed since we last met. So this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here. Well, hey, let's take a quick look around. Oh my. It's one of those 7-point swords. I'm really not sure what their origin is, why they're like 7-point swords, but they're really cool looking when they're held by statues. I wonder who that is a statue of. Anyway, Adrian, how you doing? Take a look at this. I owe a great debt of thanks to that badge. It's the only reason that I'm still here today. Oh, come on now. That's not true. I think what Nick means to say is, it wasn't thanks to the badge, it was thanks to me. Tell the truth, Nick. I know that's what you were thinking. No way, Maya. Way to make things awkward. Adrian, how you been? It really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? No, actually, it feels like you're the very next day. I suppose if we were waiting for the sequel game, then this would be a lovely surprise, but we spent so long with Adrian, And then we're practically meeting again with her right away. It's kind of funny. Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman? Oh, why are you freaking out on me? What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up. That's all. Oh my god. Maya, why? Mystic Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily. Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle pearls further. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago. You remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case. Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick? After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Wow, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews, if it wasn't for us. No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. Phew, that's a relief. All right. I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibition like this must be very tiring. Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on display in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums. Whoa, did you hear that, Pearly? The finest museums. Yes, I did. That's really wonderful. So, this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. The security guards are all very highly trained as well. That sounds good. So, what's with that face she's making? Something's off. Let's take a look around. This computer looks like it's hooked up to the security camera above. And that means what? The camera is set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out of the storeroom. Gee, I wonder what evidence we'll be dealing with later. Then the data from the camera gets uploaded to this computer here. That's what. I see. That's some pretty high-tech stuff. It's a security camera. It's trained on the warehouse door. It's set up to take a picture of anyone that enters or exits the door. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, they say. Fair enough. Burr. What is burr? It looks like a part of a big signboard. All I can read on it is the burr. Aha! I've got it! Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger. Why would anyone write hamburger that big? Like, maybe the World Hamburger Festival or something? I kinda doubt it. Aha! I've got it! Maybe it says spaghetti. What? What are you talking about food? Oh wait, that's normal for you. Anyway, it says burr. There's no way it could be spaghetti. Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said Spaghetti Festival. What do you think? Okay to me. Besides, spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. Oh, Lord. It's a stepladder. Look, a ladder. Oh, Maya, you ignorant buffoon. Don't you know? That's a stepladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry. I feel like we've had this exact same conversation before somewhere. What a lovely running joke. Alright, let's take a look at the door. Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there? It looks like the door to the actual storeroom. You can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. Yeah. Reminds me of that one ending and from that one Indiana Jones film where the Ark of the Covenant is just put in a crate and then it becomes one box in a storeroom filled with thousands of boxes. Really? Let's go in. I want to take a look. Oh, I'm sorry. Unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in there. Did you hear that, Nick? We're unauthorized personnel. Why are you telling me that? Mystic Maya, take a look next to the door. That's Mystic Amy, right? Oh, yeah. The broken vase. The broken vase apparently held Mystic Amy's soul. Yes, that's a statue of the woman who invented the Kurain channeling technique, Amy Faye. This statue is on loan from one of the training halls of the Faye branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning. Oh, it's holding the Shichishito. Huh. What's that creepy-looking thing she's holding? Don't ask me. How should I know? You're the heir to the Fae bloodline? Well, you are the future master, right? Maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen the statue. That thing is a Kurain Shichishito. It's a ceremonial sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp. Aw, phooey. I wanted to cut something. What are you eyeing me for? Oh, look. It's already 8 o'clock. Have you all eaten yet? Well, actually, I've already made the reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together? Oh, that sounds lovely. Oh, I like the sound of that. Dine. It sounds so fancy. I'll have the kids' lunch. Early, it's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with the kids' dinner? Okay, in that case, one kid's dinner for me. Shall we head upstairs then? Yeah, I wasn't done looking around, but oh well. After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day something terrible would happen. Alright, October 12th. Nick, this is terrible! What the? You're cleaning the toilet again? I never knew you were such a toilet freak. Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time. I'm going to turn on the TV. We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was work of the renowned phantom thief, Mask Demask. Dude's got style, I guess. Yeah. But Mask the Mask? According to a spokesperson, Lordly Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. Oh, that's what Adrian was so uncertain about. This is the 5th heist by this phantom thief, who only targets rare treasures. The phantom thief, huh? Must resist persona joke. Lordly Taylor? Well, Nick, what are you going to do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet. Treasure? Lordly Taylor? You don't think... Yes, now get up, Nick. It was stolen by Mask Demask. Our most valuable treasure. The Kurain sacred urn was stolen. What? Well, with that drama out of the way, let's get to what's really important. Hello, Charlie. Charlie, a quite decorative plant. When she was alive, Mia really loved it. She even went so far as to make it our mascot. It must be nice to be a plant, being able to just sit in the sun and photosynthesize. Hey, Nick, no time for daydreaming? That's right, Mr. Nick, no time for daydreaming. Oh man, Until I find that urn, they're not gonna give me a second of peace. So, no murder this time. No murder? Really? Okay, we're bucking every convention then, aren't we? Oh my. Refresh my memory a little. What's this sacred urn? It's only the most important treasure in Kurain Village. That's all. Look, it's right there on this poster. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Namely, the soul of Mystic Amy Faye, the founder of the Kurain channeling technique. Right, Pearly? Yes. That's right. Hold up. I thought that urn had the name Amy written on it. Now it says I am. Any idea on how that happened, Pearly? Tee, there are some things best left unsolved, wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick? That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Kurain Village, Maya's hometown. The sacred urn, it turned out to be an important clue in that case. Okay, the toilet is shinier than the judge's head, so let's see what's next. Phoenix, that is a very specific comparison. Well done. What's wrong with you, Nick? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Mr. Nick! Your beloved Miss Maya's treasure has been stolen! Doesn't that even bother you? But I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how... The village is Mystic Maya. She's the future master of the Kurain School of Channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick. I won't let you say you don't. Okay, I do. So, what am I supposed to do about it? Isn't it obvious? Go find the bad guy who did this. Yeah, and get the sacred urn back. But, I'm not a detective. I'm a lawyer. That has nothing to do with this. If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya. Man, oh man. There's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale image of love. So, what's the name of this bad guy again? Mask Demask, Nick. Make a note of it. Mask Demask. It was terrible. I was arrested and everything. One year ago, the murder in Kurain Village. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings. And this urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proved her innocence. Mr. Nick? Would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn. Oh, Pearls. No. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember. This urn used to say Amy on it. Until Pearls accidentally broke it into a million pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well. Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts. Spelling either. Anyway, this is how our gluing project turned out. She put the pieces back together wrong, and now, instead of Amy, it says I am. Can't believe no one's noticed this until now, a whole year later. I can't believe it myself. Oh, Pearly. Alright, let's move. Right. Let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy. But it doesn't look like anything's been disturbed. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night. Bad guy, huh? Hey, you can't poke around here, pal. Oh, it's Gumshoe! Wait a minute. That voice. Oh no, not him again. What do you mean, oh no? He was instrumental in saving Maya's life just 7 months ago. Hi, Gumshoe. He got his coat back. It's you. And I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? I should be asking you that. Are there any other detectives? No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here? Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here Alright, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already? Hello. It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective. Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe. Detective. Now is a good chance for you to try to remember it right. And if it's too long for you, you can just call him Dick. Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick. Yeah. Good to see you again too, I guess. Gumshoe! Hi, buddy. What do you think of this? Here, take a look at my attorney's badge. Are you still showing that cheap little thing off? A real man keeps his mouth shut and carries a suave police badge, pal. Did the sacred urn get stolen? To be honest, pal, there's something that bugs me. What's that? All the other items that were stolen by Mask were ones even I had heard of. They were all world-famous treasures. The Tear of Emanon, or the Crown of Bangora. You made those up. The Sacred Urn of Kurain is famous too, right, Pearly? Of course, everyone in Kurain Village knows about it. Sounds like we've got an unpredictable thief on our hands. Right. Oh wait, we still have the Magatama? Okay, so Cyclops are still going to be a thing then. Alright. Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us about what happened? Oh, you're trying to remember my name. Atta girl. Just is Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the thief stole something called the Sacred Urn. I know about that. Oh, well, the criminal's name is Mask the Mask. I know about that, too. Detective, can't you tell us something other than that? Well, I guess I sorta kinda owe you guys, in a way. The crime occurred last night around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that? We got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. Oh god, I swear to god if it's all a bag, I will throw a fit. He said, the urn was just stolen. The scene of the crime? You mean here, right? Wrong. That urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh? So who was guarding the basement warehouse? That guy. It's all his fault that the thief got away, pal. He solves one case and gets a swelled head, thinking that he's an ace detective. Ace detective? Okay. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this Mask Mask. Is he famous? What? You're joking, right, Nick? Mask Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread. Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims. But underneath those disguises is the true Mask Mask. So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh? I'm a shapeshifter at those masquerades. No, must resist. Persona 5 jokes. And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lordly Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time. What? Then you knew he was planning on stealing the sacred urn? Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something. Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. Okay, who is this ace detective? So, why do you call him an ace detective anyway? That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up. So, what's he like? Well, like I told you, Mask Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back. And yet, Mask Mask was not caught. Wow, that is impressive. All by himself? Yeah, I gotta admit it, pal, maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on a stakeout. But none of us have ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the guy. Okay, maybe this ace detective is the Mask Mask. Like, someone on the inside who knew exactly where the stakeouts were would know exactly how to work around them. And he just so conveniently returned the treasure to get more fame and influence. But Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief? Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now, looking for clues. So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? So, what's this calling card? Here it is. But don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal? It's just a mark on the front. That's Mask Mask's signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his mark. All of his calling cards have got it on them. They didn't mention that on the news flash. We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if the calling card is real or not is by this emblem. Alright. That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators. Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycats someday. Is that a reference to Apollo? I want to say that's a reference to Apollo. Thanks, I guess. Yeah. Alright, can we examine it? Yeah. To the security at Lordly Taylor. I will be coming to purloin the most priceless work of art on display in your Treasure of Kurain exhibit. Take good care of the speckled urn, won't you? Yours truly, Mask Mask. Huh. Speckled urn? It doesn't look speckled to me. It looks very smooth and pristine. Huh. Alright, let's go meet that ace detective. Whoa! The Shichishita, or whatever it was, got bent. And that crate's open? Huh. No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills. That's probably because it's air-conditioned, to protect the art pieces, you know? Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos. Huh? What the heck does that mean? Oh, Lord. You have to be kidding me. While I'm over here, making persona jokes, in comes this guy who bears a somewhat similar appearance to Igor. God damn it! What's going on? Whatever. Maybe it's just the nose. I don't think Igor even ever wore a monocle. Alright, what voice are we giving this guy? Someone very snooty. Very, very snooty. With that snout of his. You know what? I think the best voice I can pick for this guy would be to reuse that voice I used for Winston Payne. We'll see how it goes. I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please, make yourself at home. Who are you anyway? Shh, silence! Oh! Ah! Now I see, it's all becoming clear. What do you see? Zvari, the truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither very advanced at their trade. Am I wrong? Yikes! That's scary. How did you know that? Well, 1, Phoenix has a lawyer's badge pinned on his suit. And 2, Maya is dressed just like all the exhibits. It's not inobvious, Maya. How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. I am a traveler of both time and space and a swimmer of dreams. What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it. Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman, and introduce myself. The name is Atmey, Luke Atmey. Oh my god, that is the worst name ever. That is the most painful pun of a name in this entire series. Yes, I think it is worse than salmonella, thank you. Luke Atmey. God damn it. Ace Detective. Oh, hi. Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of. The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. I'm Maya Fey, a spirit medium. And I'm, Pearl Fey. I'm Mr. Maya's cousin and, spirit medium Ace Apprentice. Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game? Game? I guess the phrase one short of a baker's dozen come to mind with this guy. Alright. Well, I did have my suspicions before I met him, but now when I see him, yeah, this guy definitely has the flair for theatrics that Mask Mask has. How interesting. Before we speak to him, let's examine everything in the room. What's with this box? Tisk, Sir Lawyer, please refrain from such crude behavior. Huh? What do you mean? This criminal is an artist. The crime scene is a canvas upon which he paints. Only I, Ace Detective Atmey, have an eye which is educated enough to read the signs. Could you translate for me that for me, Nick? I think you pretty much said, don't touch anything, amateurs. If there's something you wish to know about, you have but to ask Atmey. I know everything there is to know about my rival, Mask the Mask. What do I do now? Does he have any top secret information? Stuff that only a real crime buff would know? I'll think about what to ask while I listen to what Mr. Ace Detective has to say. Alright, I guess, yeah, I can't look at anything. Alright. So are you really as famous as you say? Of course. For a lawyer, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in this city that had not heard of me. Look at me. I am Mask the Mask's arch enemy, the ace detective Luke Atmey. Well. At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other the angelic cherubs of light. Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick? I have been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Magina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from Mask Demask, with my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles. Yeah, I mentioned it on the news in the Great People Around Town segment. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward. A jewel as a reward? Didn't Mask Demask steal a jewel in the opening? Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved for them, it's not much. So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Alright. Oh, tell us what you know about Mask Demask. And keep it simple, please. Like about how I've devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds. Last night, here in the bowels of the store, we were locked in a most glorious battle. I see. Huh? Hang on a second. You were here last night? Here? In Lord the Tailor? Naturally, wherever Demask goes, you will find Atmey laying his elegant traps. Oh, will you now? Elegant traps? Like Demask out elegance you and made a beautiful getaway. But this time, I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory. I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night? But of course, after all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. Well, I'm Ace. You can let me in on it. I first received the request for my services 20 days ago. And it was 10 days ago that we received Mask Demask's calling card. Huh? You were hired before the calling card even arrived? Yes. You see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough. That's Adrian for you. A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized. The calling card arrived, right? Yes. So, ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in the warehouse. And waited for him, alone. Gee, I wonder if this guy is Mask Demask. Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help? Ridiculous. Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops? You get a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let Demask get away. I always operate alone and concealed, out of the sight of others. Concealed? Precisely. Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb. Gee, I wonder if this guy is Mask Demask. Anyway, back to what happened last night. As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared. But that's impossible. How could it just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, sir lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here. For someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself. So you're saying that even though no one... Though on one? Typo! Hello. So you're saying that even though on one came through those doors last night, Our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose? That's just not possible. Well, can we examine more? So long as this guy is here, we aren't going to be able to look at anything. Look at that pink paint splatter over there. Wait, so pink paint splattered there, and the pink paint on this box. What does that mean? Well, we can't do anything while he's here, so let's present some stuff. I'm sorry, I can't be more helpful. But I have no interest save that of finding evidence against my arch rival. It's okay. Nick is just a bit of a piddling evidence hog. That's his defense style. A piddling evidence hog, you say? In that case, I'd simply be wasting my breath. Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks, Maya. Like when you just said I was a rival and not a piddling evidence hog. Mask calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right? Quite impressive, but I would expect nothing less from my arch rival. I'm surprised to see you in possession of such a top-secret piece of information. Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here. Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals. I don't know if I really want this guy to like us, ever. Well, Sir Lawyer, I've been told that you too are pursuing the mysterious thief. Well, I'm not sure I would... That's right! We're going to find the sacred urn no matter what we have to do! Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If, perchance, you should discover something of value, return then to my office. My Office of Earthly Delights, the Atmey Detective Agency. Office of Earthly Delights? Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do. Oh, wait a minute. He's gone. I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him. Come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind. I want to go to his office too. Take me with you, okay? Well, alright, let's take a quick look around. That pathetic-looking wooden box. Okay, it apparently has the sacred urn inside it, or padded inside it. But what's with the paint? Aha! That's the box that had the sacred urn in it! Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity on there. I worked so hard to make that box. Huh? You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya? What's that supposed to mean? That urn has always been on its stand in the winding way of Fay Manor. So there was no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick. And, I was so proud of it. Sniffle, sniffle. Poor Maya. Maybe it'd have been better if Masky Mask had taken the box, too. Wow, this is awesome. What did Miss Andrews say it was called again? Shichishido. It's literally 7-branch sword in Japanese. Or so says Miss Andrews. Whoa, it's pretty heavy. One hit, 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it'd sell like hotcakes. There's something about it that bothers me. Wow, you're really firing on all cylinders today, Pearly. This sword? Wasn't Mystic Amy holding it last night? Yeah, she was. And another thing. The sword wasn't bent last night like it is now. You're right. Awesome, Pearly. I won't expect any less from my little ace apprentice. The sword is bent, so that must mean... Last night someone used it somehow. Aha! I just thought of something. Maybe Detective Atmey smashed mask to mask with it. Like this. Ouch! What the heck? What do you think, Pearly? I think it's even more bent than it was before. Oh man, my head. My hair? Ah. Very curious. It's a security camera. It's trained on the big door to the storeroom. It said it'll take a photo of anyone that goes in or out. A security camera? Yeah, go stand in front of that door and it'll snap your photo too, Pearly. Mystic Maya, do you think I should smile? Nah, it's for criminals, so I think you should make a really scary face. Like this? Hey, Pearly, do you know what this is? It's a computer. Computer? Oh, I've heard of those. It has such a cute name. I guess it does. Let's see. Can we find a photo? What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot. I don't know how to pull up the photos. I had no idea you were so pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick. Yeah, well, I managed to print out the camera data anyway. I guess you have to learn to crawl before you can walk, right, Nick? Yeah, sure. Anyway, looks like the camera only went off once last night. Okay, so someone either entered or exited, but that's it. Can we look at this? No. Oh, we got Nasty Mask in the profile. I will say, I suppose the mask would really do well to cover up that guy's nose, but... I can see it. They got the same lips. Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there? Looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. You can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. Guess that's where they were keeping the sacred urn. Remember, Maya, Miss Andrews said we're not allowed in there. Okay, this paint. Look what you did, Nick! You spilled paint over here. Oh, look at that perfect corner. So that's how the urn... Wait, the urn's box was just sitting there? And then paint spilled on it? Was the urn and never back there behind in that gated off place at all? I didn't do that. Well, it wasn't here last night. I would have noticed the color less outrageous. But this paint has already dried up. Well then, you shouldn't have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick. Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you it wasn't me. Looks like it's been several days since it was spilled. Hey, look at this. What is it? There's some kind of shape left in the bottom left side of the stain. Huh? You're right. I wonder what it could be. It's clearly the box. Like, come on, it's right there. Come on. Oh well. This statue of Mystic Amy is so cool. I want a gold statue myself. Could put it in the office. Hey, it's Wright & Co. How about a gold statue of me? Mr. Nick? I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange. Huh? What is it, Pearls? The statue of Mystic Amy. Was this where it was last night? Huh. you know what? I don't think it was there. Was it covering up the pink paint? It was. Yeah, I think you're right. Great job, Hurley. I don't expect anything less from my ace cousin. So the statue was moved on the night of the crime. Very, very interesting. Well, I suppose once we get the photo from the security camera, we'll have to look and see if the statue is within shot or if it was pushed back at any point. It says Organi. No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organize. You just can't see the last two letters. I would have gone for organic, but... yeah, well, I guess no one else could read it either because this place is a mess. Yeah, you must feel right at home, huh? Wow. Alright, I think that might be it. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that's definitely it. We've done everything we can here. Alright, let's move on. Hey Nick, your cell phone's ringing. Hello, Phoenix Wright here. Oh, it's me, Gumshoe. Gumshoe? What is it? What's so funny? I'll tell you what's funny, pal. I finally beat him. I beat Mr. Ace Detective. Finally, this underdog's the alpha dog today. That stuck-up detective's metas match. Yup, I finally caught him. Lock, stock, and barrel. There's no escape for him. You caught him? Are you saying... You captured Mask Demask? Bingo! Well, actually, he surrendered. But I still got him. Mask Demask surrendered? That's great! So when can we come and pick up the Sacred Urn? Well, you see, I was gonna tell you. What? Something wrong? Do you think you can swing by the detention center sometime? Detention center? He wants to talk to you. Mask Demask, that is. Okay, talk to Phoenix Wright specifically. What? He wants to talk to Nick? I'll be waiting for you, pal, so get over here soon. Beep. The detention center, huh? Okay, let's go have a look. Yeah. Boy, this is a familiar sight. Hey, pal. Welcome to the detention center. You're sure in a happy mood, aren't you? Yep. After all, we got Mask Demask. Right, but... so where's the Sacred Urn? Oh, sorry about that, pal. I guess I didn't really think about it before. But you're the victim in this case. Huh? Well, I guess I should let you guys hear the story straight from the horse's mouth. You know, he's right, Nick. He is? If you think about it real hard, we are the victims. Well, I guess so, in a way. I'm so used to thinking of the victim as a dead person because we're always on murder cases. Excuse me? But anyway, I have to get the Sacred Urn back. Please, don't just ignore me. Oh. Hi. Who are you? Mask Demask? Okay. Well, he's certainly wearing the costume. What the hell? I can't tell if this is a boy or a girl. Kind of androgynous. Hey, Nick. Doesn't he look kind of, well, gangly? I'm Ron DeLite, the famous Mask to Mask. Oh, okay, Ron. I guess you're a guy then. I don't think this guy could punch his way out of a wet paper bag. This guy doesn't seem very sure that he's Mask to Mask. How interesting. Let's do a quick examination of the guard. This guard monitors the visitor's room. Looks nervous being this close to an alleged thief. Alright. Yeah, hi buddy. Ron DeLite. Well now. So, we're the victims in this case. And yet, I feel like we're going to be defending this man here, Ron DeLite, even though he's the supposed perpetrator against us. Huh. Well, this is a great change of pace. I always wondered if we'd ever eventually get a non-murder case, but here we are. We're doing it. The stakes feel really low. It kind of feels fun. The general tone of this case feels kind of lighthearted in that sense. It's nice. Yeah, so we got some really fun characters so far. Luke Atmey is kind of fun in his sheer pretentiousness, and Ron DeLite, I think I like him already. So, yeah, this is a pretty interesting case we got going on here. I'm a fan. I guess that's really all I have to say. I'm excited to see what comes next. Yeah, we'll hear what we can from Ron DeLite here. Get a sense of where he's at, maybe pledge to defend him in court. And then we'll go over to the Atmey Detective Company and chat there and tell him everything there. And then maybe we'll get into the court. Oh, I am excited to see who the prosecutor is. Is it Edgeworth? Is it Franziska? Who knows? I'm sure it'll be fun. Anywho. This has been Phoenix Wright. No, not anymore. Not anymore, Zephyr. Come on. This has been Phoenix Wright, Trials and Tribulations. I've been Zephyr the Jester. I thank you for watching, and hopefully I will catch you next time. So until then, please take care.